So do we want to talk about the Vince thing and how he might not be having too many board meetings anymore with TKO if things keep going the way they're going?
They're trying to keep him away from the secretaries.
As they should.
Paralegals. You can't have any, Vince.
Well, they did have to address that. I can't remember. It was on the same. Yeah, the SEC filings and everything.
Yes. Zac Efron saying that shit.
Right.
I deal with
I think going to college football. But McMahon's membership on our board could expose us to negative publicity and have other adverse financial and operational impacts on our business. His membership may result in additional scrutiny or otherwise exacerbate the other risks described herein. Any of these outcomes could directly or indirectly have adverse financial and operational impacts on our business.
Amen.
The man sold the company and they might be pushing him out the fucking door before the fucking ink's dry.
You and I talked about this, Nick. Did this man, Ted Turner himself, did he think I made all the money? And then all of a sudden they were like, we got lawyers and we got more members on this board than you had on your board. So let's play ball. And again, at the end of the day, it's all about the shareholders and their dividends. And whatever's going to maximize profit is best for business. Vince, you might not be it. You might be a shadow partner sitting at home playing with your twig and berry before the end of the month.
Just twirling your mustache.
Right.
But yeah, 100% of the minute those allegations and everything came out and he stepped down and everything, he should have just stayed the fuck away, because then he came back and wanted to sell the company because at least I'm going to get something out of it. And,
again,
thought he could work himself back into a position. This man thought he was going to come out scot-free, just go home, take some time off, come back and be fine.
Oh, just blow over like everything else has in his career of like, I'll just stay home for a while and people will forget. Not in 2023 and not now. And I mean, again, we've seen it over the years, you and I covering these shows together. You know, Vince McMahon's presence was a catalyst for people to hate the product. You remove Vince McMahon, then, you know, a whole bunch of people who hated the product now have to change their tune. And I know there's still a bulk of the fans that kind of go, well, WWE always does blank. Well, this WWE with Triple H doesn't always do anything. We're trying to figure out what there always is now.
Very true, especially with, again, we mentioned her earlier, of potentially trying to sign Julia and everything. That's not a Vince McMahon move at all. I still remember going back to where we were literally like breaking down Raws of like, was that a Vince segment? Was that a Hunter segment? Now it's all Hunter.
All Hunter. And again, I think a lot of
taken to the moon.
Yeah, I think a lot of these strategic moves, like we saw when, you know, there was rumblings about an AEW and a billionaire that doesn't blink that might buy, open a company. You saw Triple H run out and then sign up everybody he could. I think very much the same tactics are going to happen now. Oh, Julia's a nice new star. Let's see if we can sign her up. We can offer a bigger opportunity than they can. Let's see if it works. And they might not get everybody. They didn't get Jay White, but